All right, so this is before. This is after both. All right, so we've established that the wing is now a little too rickety for my liking, and I'm basically gonna build an X-brace to fix that. And it doesn't need to be that strong because the lateral loads that the wing sees is not very much. I'm just doing it mainly to make things stiffer, and we're gonna fix that with these. And these are carbon pultruded rods. So they're carbon fiber. They're extremely lightweight, but they're very, very stiff in compression, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're basically gonna put them in an X configuration underneath the wing and put them in compression with each other, and they're just gonna live like that. So these are a little bit too short to make the full span, so I have some 6mm studs that I'm basically gonna epoxy into each end, and we'll make basically giant carbon pultruded rods that will then get cut to size, and then we'll make an X-brace. Alright, so these are kind of like my semi-assembled assemblies that are going to bolt to the wing. And yes, I ran out of printer filament, but it is past halfway, and these are only ever going to be in compression, so the bolt will never actually want to pull out. So I'm going to use them, and if they break later, I'll just print new ones. But I ran out of filament, and they're still usable. And here is the seam where this rod is put together with that stud inside. And as you can see, it's still very, very strong as I flex it. And again, this is just going to be in compression, so it's just going to be pressing together. So now let's go put it on the car and make it this X-brace. All right, so we got our lower braces and our upper braces. So now we just need to connect this guy to that guy and that guy up to that guy. So we'll measure that distance out, cut our carbon rods down to size, and then we'll put it in. All right, so there they are. They're installed. We got that one going across, this one going across, and as you can see, it stiffens the whole system up exponentially from where it was. No more little rattling, no more oscillation side to side. This thing is about as solid as I would ever hope it would be. And if you're all worried about those pulling out, they literally can't, because these spherical joints aren't actually bonded in at all. They're just put in place, slid into the tube, and then backed the nut down onto the carbon rod and then locked it in place. So we only took maybe 2 threads away on each side, and that makes it so that the carbon rods literally can't come out unless they break, because one is pushing on the other. So if you found this entertaining and you like the style of content, feel free to like, subscribe, and stick around for the next one. The next is a rear diffuser build, and it's gonna be a poor man's diffuser again, but we're still gonna make it out of carbon because we can. So see you next time.